Beloved Creator, source of all that is, we express gratitude for every day we experience and every breath in it. Many of us know why we are here. Many of us know what compels us to take action. And many more, it seems, are simply here doing what they do and living their life freely given without purpose or intent. Those of us aware, we express great appreciation for our attunement and our willingness to take action. Keep us on track to always do what is right for the greater good and guide us to whatever correction needs to be made. With your grace and the inherent love we all carry, we will proceed. Let it be so, and so it is.
Thank you, Charlie. Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. The title is What If, and I believe there is, a de jure solution for the dairy farmers on Oregon. In fact, for all farmers and ranchers on Oregon. When all of us have the right to contract, and we do. On Oregon, we have Article 7 amended and original, the judiciary portion of our Constitution. They are the de facto amended and the de jure original. On Oregon, the de jure was established November 2022. It is, we are, all of us, Article 1, Section 1, Natural Rights Inherent in People, we declare that all men, when they form a social compact, are equal in right, that all power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness, and they have at all times the right to alter, reform, or abolish the government in such manner as they may think proper, also known as Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, with signed, sealed, stamped witness proof of service, published at www.orsja.org. This was acquiesced to and defaulted on by the U.S. DOJ, the U.S. Marshal Services, the FBI, the U.S. Marine Corps, the state of Oregon, aka all caps state of Oregon, executive, legislative, judiciary, 36 sheriffs, 36 DAs, the Oregon Attorney General, the Provost Marshal, the JAG, 2 U.S. senators, 1 U.S. House rep, and the Secretary of State for Oregon, all without rebuttal. Then 7 grand juries with presentments and true bills, 6 Article 3, Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record having implemented Ex parte Milligan and nullified martial law Labor Code FEMA by the provisional by the provisional de jure government on Oregon. Example: a dairy farmer or whoever sells the product does so as themselves, as identified by Article 1, Section 1, with a living testimony in the form of an affidavit of truth, such as our LTA for membership, with the claim of cognizance from our court to their de facto state of Oregon bar attorney. His clients are not in the de facto jurisdiction of the state of Oregon, aka all cap state of Oregon. They are in the de jure jurisdiction of the provisional government on Oregon, identified as men and women with our progeny on the de jure land and soil of Oregon, the state among the several states in the United States of America, without ruler or subject, sovereign. Okay, so now identify and define sovereign. We are sovereign. See, http www.1215 Oregon, original law notes, Bouvier's dictionary. All of us are sovereign. Only us and kings and other governments. Also look up de facto, Black's Law 6th edition, page 416. De facto is illegal and illegitimate, while de jure is lawful and constitutional, also on page 416. They changed the definition in Black's Law 11. So, only you can obtain and hold the mindset. No one can do it for you. You cannot do it alone. All of the proper names for everything, use them and spell them out. Definitions. Bouvier 1856 is the only constitutional dictionary, period. We have Black's first edition, 1891, 4th, 5th, 6th, 1991, and 11th. Words are important. Use them correctly as best you can. It takes a conversation or maybe 10 to get comfortable with what causes cognitive dissonance and the Stockholm syndrome. The solution is all written out. Read it and follow the prompts. No interpretation is needed. We have the documents close enough to the originals that are hidden or destroyed, and we have the dictionaries. Good enough. Now's the mindset, the initial conversion to implementing your move to the 3%, those that will actually take action. Then the perseverance and the determination to see it through. Lincoln's Executive Order 100, the Lieber Code. I have it here. William's going to put a screenshot of it. The Lieber Code is still in effect in 2018 when the United States Army, most recent update of the martial law plan, ex parte Milligan. That's when their Supreme Court said there can be no martial law on the land if there is a civilian court, and we have a civilian court. Thus, there can be no martial law on Oregon. Then Mukini 303, look that one up. That's how the Congress hid Article 3 courts. The United States of America, that is our name since 1777. And when you look it up in Britannica, they lie. The United States is located in Washington District of Columbia, forts, ports, and needful buildings. They're also in charge of territories. And it's a government service company for the several states. There are 33 several states. The rest are territories. It has morphed into the United States of Washington District of Columbia, Inc. So, not just for the dairy farmers, but for all farmers and all those on Oregon that grow crops, whether it's agriculture or animal husbandry. If you're a man or a woman, then you're one of the people, if you choose to be. You can also choose to be a U.S. citizen. I joined the Navy. I was a U.S. citizen damn straight. But I'm not now. I'm a private man on the land without ruler and without subject. Therefore, any man or woman on Oregon that is cognizant of who they are can be the same. And if you have two people that are cognizant, they can witness it. Then you have the strongest document available. Your testimony as a man or a woman with two witnesses. Then file that in our court. And we have an Article 3, Amendment 7 court. Now, our court, the strongest court on the land, can provide you with a claim of cognizance. This will provide you with a document to give to your attorney and to give to anybody else that might think you are in their jurisdiction. And you're not, unless you choose to be. Then you can. But it's not their choice, it's your choice. And you have to make the choice, or they'll assume that you're a U.S. citizen and subject to their laws. I have a document that says the city of Portland is the subdivision of the county of Multnomah, is the subdivision of the state of Oregon, is the subdivision of the United States. That is not a constitutional Republican form of government. And that's the goal. They removed it and we moved it back. Now we have to have lawful, legitimate oaths from those in office for them to perform in a de jure manner. I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. Then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.